life has been hell. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. She's a nice girl and all. She takes care of me and makes me lunch, forces me to buy her stuff. See what I mean? I'm out of compliments already. And that threat certainly wasn't the first. Ouch! Stupid razor. Yeah, it was supposed to show me how to use this thing. Anyway, Rin is a strange little girl. But to put it nicely, she's always rattling about just these crazy robot wars and melodramatic love stories that she watches, trying to find a new and exciting way to pull me into her world. I haven't figured out why she called me Oni-chan yet. Is it ironic? Ironically unironic? Ironic because she thinks I'll think it's subtly ironic, unironic. If that makes sense. I can only conclude that it's part of some devious scheme that I have not yet to catch wind of. The tip of the iceberg, the tip of the dick, so to speak. If the iceberg were a blood-related little sister. Burp. I'm sorry. But as much as I would like to criticize her, I cannot complain. She still does better than me at school. Alright, I'm almost done. And she's also does a better job of cooking and budgeting than me. And she never sleeps in. The only time she's ever late to class is when I hold her back. Now, do you see why life with her is a hell? Yo, this is some good music. Before, a little iffy. Sounded like my Titanic song, but now it's getting good. I actually feel like this could be like a Pokemon game or something. Alright. Good morning, did you sleep well? You woke me up, like what? I slept perfectly fine until I was awoken by a certain someone. There's only two of us in the room, so you can take a guess who that was. How could you say that? I'm sorely offended. How could you say that? Oh, I already read that. You should be thankful that a cute girl like me wakes you up every morning. You're my sister. Please stop talking like that. I don't want this dating simulator to go that way. Please. You're not supposed to call yourself cute. Is that because we're blood related and you're afraid? That is not why. This dating simulator is gonna go there, isn't it? Because if it is, I'm pissed. I mean, it's a little vain, don't you think? And you're not very cute. True. But what if I'm only doing it to unnerve you? Good point. She got some solid facts on her. She's not wrong. Well, I do not have to thank you for keeping me on my toes all the time. You're like my mother, is what I want to say. But I imagine her twitching and smile and my life flash before my eyes. So, Rin, you have a test this morning? Yep. I did a quick review with my friends yesterday, so you don't need to do it. Don't worry about it. The funny thing was, I wasn't worried. I was hoping you didn't study. Aww, is this your way of hiding your affection? Why didn't you get those stars? Was that even remotely implied? I'm sure you'll pass the test. I would just want to make sure that you don't forget anything and end up failing for some stupid reason, like you were late. Like that time I accidentally brought you, or like that time I accidentally brought my Game Boy instead of my calculator. Oh, I'm such a goof. Yes, like that time. I was only 12. It was an innocent mistake. Only 12. Regardless, you get what I'm saying. Don't screw up. I know I won't. But aren't your exams coming up as well? Oh. I was gonna go over to Lucas's house and study over the weekend. Or something like that, at least. Even for you. That's a very convincing lie. Psychic! But I did make that up on the spot. I wouldn't... Or... It wouldn't kill you to... It wouldn't kill you to have a little bit of faith in me, would it? If I said I was studying, then I'll study. Really, you'll spend your whole Saturday afternoon doing math problems and rereading your social science experiments or notes. I was tempted to say what notes, but but that really isn't the problem here. Well, you look at the time. Wow, he's trying to like transition, and I'm just butchering this whole dialogue. Well, what did you look at the time? Don't change the subject. How old are you? You seem pretty smart. We're already late. Well then, we'll have to continue this at lunch, right, Uni-chan? That smile is so much more and before I knew. That smile is so much endearing before you get to know her. Made it. I leap past the front door as the clock strikes 8 o'clock, inhaling a lungful of December air.
Not bad, Mark, not bad. You were taking as long as your bag.
Wait.
You were taking so long your bag, and I thought you would really have to put on some gloves.
I love to read. I read a lot. But I keep butchering this and it's pissing me off. I thought you were gonna leave if I took too long.
I was only kidding. I couldn't leave my only brother to walk to school on such a cold, cold day, could I?
And yet, you can practice your animating fighting techniques on me?
Well, if you look at it that way.
But, you know, mastery of the martial arts can be extremely important. What does that have to do with anything?
It's important, really.
Yeah, I know. Self-defense and all that jazz.
No, not self-defense. It's an extra weapon in my arsenal.
What?
Okay, picture this.
Oh, she got glasses on now.
Imagine that you're fighting against an enemy who already knows your techniques.
And why would I be fighting someone?
Because the person challenged you. Because he kidnapped your princess. Use your imagination.
But if the princess is in another castle...
Then you'll have to go look for her.
Ouch.
Anyway, let's say you end up in combat and with someone who knows that you're good with a long-range weapon, like a crossbow.
It's definitely a bow and arrow, not a crossbow.
They already know your weakness. All they have to do is dash forward and get in close range to fight. The archer won't be able to react fast enough, and the attacker will have the advantage.
But if you're using a mid-range weapon like a lance...
A lance, that's easy. A well-trained warrior would be proficient in both her axes and bow. And everyone knows that an axe would beat a lance.
True. But they couldn't. You just need to learn magic. Attack from a distance. Don't you have a bow for that?
Yes, but what if your enemy knows you're a magician? A skilled axe wielder would eliminate you with a single strike, with no critical necessary. Every magician has an ace in the sleeve. And that ace is martial arts.
Wait, that was me. And your ace is martial arts.
That's one opinion. You see, magicians draw their power internally, not externally.
Magic, unlike sorcery, flows. Holy crap. This is Rin talking, so this better hurt my voice.
Magic, unlike sorcery, flows through nature, a natural internal circuit before it can be used in the form of a spell. The use of these circuits can be drawn from an amateur's magical energy, resulting in the weakening of the Magnus compatibility with the scenario. Even a trained Magnus would be suspenseful to the attacks of an ordinary human. More so if the human is skilled in hand-to-hand combat, though it is unlikely for a scenario. It would be prudent for Magnus to...
Enough with this info dumps. Thank you, because I have no clue what that's from, if it's like a reference to something, or she's literally just trying to teach me magic in like 5 seconds, and I didn't know this was a fighting game. And I butchered that whole thing, and my head hurts now, and it's ridiculous. Come on, Rin.
Fine. I don't need you.
Thank goodness you don't need me. She taps on her Twitter icon on her phone and runs away. She ran? What the heck? While checking Twitter? Okay. I may have been a bit on her back there. But this isn't a bad outcome either. You'd think the streets would be a bit more busy this morning, but no. No one passes by here. It's hard to get used to it if you're from the city. But I've lived in the suburbs my whole life, and I like the peace and quiet. It's nice. Oh, my nose itches. Hoo-wee. Helps your mind wander. Yo. Look right there. Look at the houses on the left-hand side. Like, some of their roofs are like just fading into the freaking sky. Let your mind wander to the things you'd rather avoid. Mark! Huh? What was that? I look around, momentarily I spot a figure, but it disappears before my eyes. Strange. She looked familiar. Can't be that important.